How's it going, guys? Back at it. So basically I have a different video for you today. This one's basically about, you've seen the title, an alternative to AimLab if you don't have a gaming PC. I'm currently have a console, I have an Xbox Series X, and console players don't have, the ability to train their aim like people on gaming PCs. There are tons of programs out there for you to do that if you have that type of equipment. If you're on console though, I was just trying to think, how can I help train my aim and stuff like that. What's like a good alternative? So I kind of looked around at a few different things, and I think I came out with something that's pretty decent. So basically what you do is, if you go to Modern Warfare and you buy or you get the multiplayer pack, not the campaign but just multiplayer, and you get that, and then you go to custom private game, and the game setup and everything, you go to shipment, which is the smallest map I think. Then you get 11 players and keep the difficulty on regular because you just need targets. Then basically from there, obviously make it free for all. I like to do realism because it takes away the nameplate, so it helps me see objects when they move faster, or just helps me get used to that faster. Time limit unlimited, score unlimited, leave all or nothing alone. Make your health 1 health point. It's important because you want 1 bullet to take them out. Disable kill cam for faster respawn. And you could, definitely turn on realism for sure. Max ammo. And this is interesting, disable kill streaks. I wanted to disable equipment because on this game mode you'll find even someone throwing an undetonated grenade at you, gas grenade stun, even if it doesn't blow up, that'll kill you because you're so weak. So there's that. So it's lame that you can't disable equipment. And even the explosion of a gas grenade or a stun will kill you. So that'll happen a lot in this game mode. Separately from that, and I think that's just about everything. And then we go ahead and dive in. And basically what I like to do is I use the Renetti, and I have it set up like the Vanguard 1911. And I basically use the Mark 1 extended barrel, the fastest fire trigger, and the speed grip, and that gives me really fast aim down sight. And it's very similar to the 1911, so that's good for practice. And basically I just use that. And it's good too because with this game mode you can do a few different things. Obviously you want to focus on targets as they appear, obviously. But it's cool because you can do that while doing the movement that you would have in Warzone as you're doing target practice, which sounds super obvious, but it's just, you don't get that in AimLab, obviously. So that's good. And you want to use a pistol, I feel. You could use an AR or an SMG on single shot, I guess. But for this and its purposes of movement and kind of jumping around, I feel like the pistol does a good enough job. And you want each elimination to be a result of deliberately pulling the trigger rather than overspray and you happen to get, a kill that you weren't intending. So that's kind of the whole point. So, and then with the health being 1 point, every bullet that you get on an opponent, regardless of where it is, that'll be an elimination. So in that sense, it's very similar to shooting targets. 1 hit is 1 kill, so that's good. And obviously they pop up everywhere, right? They'll spawn in front of you, behind you, so you have to maneuver around your, the map as you normally would. And basically you're getting at a few different things. You're getting at speeding up your reaction time, that's key. You're getting your accuracy dialed in for sure, obviously. The speed of your gameplay, you want to max that out too. You're getting acclimated with movement, doing all those things. And then separately, the fifth thing, which is kind of nice, is you're shooting targets that you are going to see in Warzone at some point. So you're getting that familiarity with honing into targets super quick, which is essential for like close range gunfights. So yeah, man. There are, I guess, just a couple other things. You don't have any of the metrics like your accuracy or whatever else. But you can kind of use your KD ratio as some type of indication of how you're doing. But once I got into the game mode, it's pretty fun just hopping around and stuff. It's fun to do for sure. Like you can spend hours doing it. There's no limit, obviously. So I thought, comparatively speaking to AimLab for a console player, if you don't have the equipment, like I don't have the equipment to get AimLab, this is something that can dial you in a somewhat similar way, and you can get your movement dialed in and those small micro movements with the thumbsticks that you'll need in order to really get that mastery. And another thing too, so this is really interesting, going back to the settings, if you really want to ball out and go like SSJ3, right, and you're just built different, you could put headshots only, and you could enable that, and then that'll obviously be all the same settings for everything else, but now targets will only get eliminated obviously with a headshot. So this can help you for a number of different reasons. I personally have never tried that out, but if you want to, you could, and I would imagine it'll help you get those small little differences and the small little priority damage points in a really, really close gunfight. And that is obviously like some top 0.5, 0.1% type shit. But if you get bored of just shooting targets, you could amp it up and then turn that setting on and just go to town. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. This is a shorter video for the most part, not like the normal ones, and I'll try to post more Warzone type videos, but I wanted to throw this up just because I thought it was useful, and I didn't really see any alternatives for consoles when I like searched and stuff. I think PlayStation might have something that's actually like legitimate, but I don't think Xbox has anything. So if you don't have a PlayStation and you have an Xbox and you want to train your aim, this could help. But anyways, that's about it. Peace.